A small altar lies on the outskirts of Bulgar. This ancient temple, sacred to the people of Sakai, has long been known for its powerful bond to the world of spirits. Before starting their journey, our travelers come here to pray for their well-being. At this altar, Lin's hand is directed to a grand inheritance. Chapter 2: Sword of Spirits.
Fish, hold a moment, and allow me a short detour. There is a sacred sword enshrined in an altar east of here. The people of Sakai go there to pray for safety at the onset of a long journey.
Oh, how quaint! The teachings of Elamine have the most followers in Alib. It is nice to see that here, at least, the ancient customs are still observed. Old man, stay where you are and hold your tongue.
Threaten me as you will, but I will not give up the Manikati. The Manikati is a sacred blade under divine protection. It cannot be removed from its place of rest.
You're a fool, old man. What good's a sword if you don't use it?
Use it in combat? Sacrilege!
Sacrilege? I am Glass. The gods fear my name. My swordplay is peerless. And if I want this sword, then this sword I shall have. Now, get out of my way.
Ooh!
This is it. It's more magnificent than I'd imagined. This sword was made for a swordsman of my skill. What's this? I can't draw the sword from its scabbard?
The spirits of the blade have judged you. You have been found wanting. They have rejected you.
What? Listen, you senile old fool. If you value your own life, you'll get out of my sight. Curses, miserable spirits. I care nothing for you. I'll tear this altar down stone by stone.
I beg your pardon, milady. Are you headed east to the altar?
Yes, we are indeed.
Then you must hurry and help the priest there. I saw a band of local ruffians head in there not long ago. They seemed intent on stealing the altar's sacred sword.
The Manikati? They're going to steal it? I cannot allow this to happen.
You look like a virtuous group. Please help him.
Lindis, what are you planning? If you hope to go in to the priest's aid, you'll need to be prepared.
You're right. Say, Fish, there are some homes to the south of us. Perhaps we should go and question the residents.
Okay, welcome to Chapter 2. We have a new class to look at. We have the Mercenary. Mercenaries boast decent HP, strength, and defense, especially for a sword-only class. They have average stats across the board for the rest of their abilities. When it comes to a melee unit, not great resistance, but okay skill, speed, and luck. Glass, the boss of this chapter, also has a Volinary, which is glowing green, which means if we can kill him, we get that item. Now, Lynn mentioned some houses to the south. We can actually travel here and visit them, and we get little hints. Say, aren't you the... Oh, you're going to help the priest? Well, perhaps you could benefit from something I saw earlier. The bandits may have the main entrance guarded. However, one of the walls is cracked and in poor repair. You might be able to create another entrance by hitting that section with your weapons. We're all counting on you. The wall she's referring to is right here. Cracked wall, it's got 30 HP, so you will use your weapon's durability to break it down, but it's a way past these bandits. Now, something that has been annoying me for a little while now is the game speed as well as the text speed, so let's rectify that right now. Now with Kent, we can visit this bottom house. Do you know much about the sword held at the altar? It's called the Manikati, blessed by the spirits. According to the priest, the Manikati is waiting for its rightful owner to appear. It's so odd, don't you think? The idea that a sword can choose who will wield it? Something I don't think we touched on last episode is that cavalier units can move after they do anything other than attack if they have leftover movement, which is why we could move Kent there. Mountains make it more difficult to be hit, but they're difficult to traverse. If you're riding on horseback, you can't cross them at all. Be careful. So we will need to break through that wall, but he was referring to terrain advantage just there. We had a lot of trees or forest in the last one, which give 1 defense and 20 avoid. Mountains give 1 defense and 30 avoid. And here forts give 2 defense, 20 avoid, and will heal you. I don't know if it's a percentage health or for 3 health at the start of every turn you are standing on them. So what we'll actually do here is show off another mechanic, rescue. And we'll rescue Lynn. And we will move her here. Now what we can do is take Lynn and then drop her on this fort. And then we can move Sane back because he only has a lance. Now unfortunately, I did that poorly. And Kent got attacked by the bandit. The bandit will heal on its next turn. However, it's not going to get a next turn as we attack with Lynn for lethal damage. Fortunately, we didn't get that 4% miss. But there we go. Lynn gets a bit more experience. Now I'm going to move Kent onto this fort. And I'll move Sane behind for now. So that Kent can heal up that damage he just took. I'll move Sane back again with the hopes that this bandit will attack Lynn or Sane. They can get a dodge. Lynn or Kent, they can get a dodge. And Kent can deal with them. Because of that speed level up he got last chapter, he's able to double hit these bandits, which is fantastic. There we go, Kent's healed back up to full. Now I might try and finish off this bandit with Lynn, trying to get her some experience, because if she dies, we instantly lose the chapter. So the stronger she is, the better off we'll be. I shouldn't have done that. Let's move Sane in. Cover up that other fort. He will get attacked, but even if he takes damage, excellent. He'll heal it back up over the next few turns. And this should be sufficient. There's a 33% chance to hit. What I will do instead is I'll move Sane this way to attack this wall. Be able to destroy that next turn. And Lynn can be a bit safer here on the fort and take out this bandit. Slowly gaining more experience for level 4. Let's move Kent down as well. Now, also forgot to point out, the pillars have the same defensive bonuses as forest, but you do get bonuses there. Okay, so let's attack with Sane. And we can move Kent onto the pillar. That's a pretty safe shot, so we'll go after that. And this bandit will most likely go off to Sane next turn. We got another level. How'd we go? HP and defense. Not a great level, but defense is always welcome. As predicted, he went after Sane. Sane took the hit. But he killed the bandit, getting some cheeky experience for himself. He's still on level 1, I believe, so... Yes. So he's getting some levels. Let's move him back to the fort for a heal. I'm actually going to see if I can lure this bandit into the room for a bit of extra experience. Come on, Kent. Good dodge. Excellent stuff. Sane healing up a little bit here. And we will take out this bandit with Lynn. This should hopefully get her a level. Oh, so close. Right, now I want Sane to heal up, and I don't want to have to use Volinaries on him. Because he has a lance, and this is a sword fighter. Lances have an advantage over swords, so let's get him some much needed experience. Kent also has a lance, but he can fight against axe wielders no problem. So we'll give Sane a little bit of a bonus. Sane is also quite bulky and tough. Who do you think you are? What chance do you think you have against me? He's a strong, bulky unit compared to Kent, who's a bit faster and more skillful. So next turn, we may even get the kill here. He will heal because the throne gives healing, but it's still lethal. As long as we get the hit. I didn't want to say it in case I jinxed myself, but here we are. Now Lynn could move in here. 18 plus 8 plus 8 is 16. So unless Lynn crits, which is only a 4% chance, she will get enough experience to get a level. Not a bad level for Lynn. Strength is always welcome. And surely Sane can get the kill there. Can't believe Lynn missed her first strike. And there we go, Sane got himself a level as well. Big money, big money! HP, luck, and resistance. Not a great level up at all there. But he has a Volinary now. Kent has a Volinary. And Lynn has a Volinary, so we're in a good spot. Now let us seize the throne and end the level.
Ah, your clothing. Are you of the Lorca tribe?
I'm Lynn, the chieftain's daughter. Are you hurt, sir?
Thanks to you, I am unscathed. You have my gratitude.
And the sword, is it safe?
Yes, I have sealed the sword safely away. Until I remove my spell, the sword cannot be drawn. Now, as a token of my gratitude, I shall allow you to lay hands upon the Manikati. Touch the blade's pattern and pray for a safe journey.
Oh, thank you so much. What did... The sword, it's glowing?
It's the power of the spirits, Lynn. They have looked onto your soul, and they call out to you.
What does it mean?
You are its rightful owner. You are to wield the Manikati.
No, I can't. I couldn't.
It is the sword's wish. If you require proof, draw it from its sheath.
It came out effortlessly.
I never dared to hope that I might meet the wielder of the Manikati in my life. I am indeed fortunate to see your sword. Reach your hands.
My sword?
It is time for you to go, Lynn. You face a great many ordeals. Grip this sword and meet your destiny head on.
Yes. Yes, sir. Got the Manikati. A fantastic weapon.
So, this is the Manikati, a blade with no equal.
This is all so unbelievable. Perhaps the most famous sword in all of Sakai in my hand.
It's not so strange. In fact, many legends tell similar tales. Special blades all over the land call out to their proper owners. And yet, when I saw you draw that blade, Lindis, I felt something extraordinary. That sword was waiting for you. You were meant to draw it.
Stop it, I'm nothing special.
Think of it this way. Some weapons feel more comfortable in your hands, right? Well, the Manikati itself feels very comfortable with you. Does this make it easier for you to accept? It doesn't appear that either of us can use it.
It does feel right in my hand, a blade that only I can wield? That seems reasonable enough. I can understand that. Look at it, Fish. This is the Manikati. This is my sword. I must care for it well.
Castle Kalen. What? Madeline's daughter is still alive? Yes, Lord Lundgren. The girl is traveling with Kenton Sane. What are your orders, if we let them be? Bah! I've heard that northern burn is full of bandits. She's just a girl, she'll not survive her journey here. I'm more concerned with my older brother. His life must be ended quickly. The poison. There must be no blunders. Yes, my lord. He suspects nothing and continues to drink it. The Marquis's death, due no doubt to sudden illness, is not far off. Soon. Soon Kalen will be mine. And scene, alright, the YouTube video's over, gang. The YouTube video's over.